Right now at 5, Virgil Thu makes his first court appearance today after his arrest in Elroy. And classes resume at Abundant Life Christian School with some changes to the school security.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. A memorial was held today for one of the victims in the New Lisbon triple murder. Elizabeth Kolba was remembered at a memorial service in Linden Station. Family and friends came out to honor her memory. Kolba and two girls ages 12 and 13 were found shot to death inside a New Lisbon home on December 30th. Meanwhile, the man in custody, who police say is tied to their deaths, was in court today. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live in Mauston with more. Grace.
Emily, today Virgil Thu had his bond hearing at the Juneau County Justice Center. The hearing comes just one day after police found him in Elroy. Thu is facing 9 charges, which include 3 counts of first-degree homicide and 3 counts of attempting to conceal a body. Thu did not have an attorney present, but he was given the option to contact a public defender. He was given a $5 million cash bond based on the charges and his criminal record. He is set to appear again on February 13th. Now, a condition of that bond for Thu is he cannot contact a series of people that were listed in the criminal complaint. If he does cash out that bond, then he will have to follow through on that. In Mauston, Grace Monk, News 8 Now. Emily.
All right, thank you, Grace. In Madison today, students and staff returned to Abundant Life Christian School. On December 16th, a 15-year-old girl opened fire, killing a 14-year-old student, a teacher, and herself. 6 other students were injured. 2 remain hospitalized in fair condition. School officials say today's return included security changes, both seen and unseen. A motive in the shooting remains unknown. The Onalaska School District wants the public's help in picking its next superintendent, specifically what kind of skills and characteristics the candidate should have. You can weigh in on a survey on the district's website. The survey will be open until January 15th. Onalaska is replacing Todd Antony, who resigned last November. The city of La Crosse is reviewing plans for a new crew car wash on State Road 16. The 3333 State Road 16 location would replace the closed Red Lobster currently at that location. Now, no word on when construction would start or when the location would open if approved. Well, we had some light snow showers hit the area today. Here's a live look outside our studio in downtown La Crosse. Will we see more snow this weekend, and will it stick? First Warn meteorologist Nicole Skaliski is here with more on your weather forecast.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing those snow showers out there. It was just enough to give most of us that light dusty, not really seeing much of it sticking around. We still have some light ones coming in behind it. It looks pretty dramatic on radar, but we're really not looking to see too much more activity tonight. Just a couple more flakes flying throughout the area. As you can see, taking a look at the future track, we're just seeing those scattered light snow amounts continuing on. A lot of those should really be out of the area as we head into the later evening hours tonight. Currently in La Crosse, we're sitting at 29. Again, just some of those late flurries still floating around, not too much. We got a good dusting in Eau Claire though, 27 degrees in Eau Claire, and that good dusting out there is making for a pretty nice camera picture outside. As we go throughout the next few hours, again, those flurries will continue on for La Crosse just for that early portion of the evening hours. However, we're really not looking at them accumulating too many more showers. In Eau Claire, a lot of that snow has already moved out of the area, but we already have that nice dusting up there, so we don't really need too much snow, but there is going to be more on the way. We have some more coming throughout the area as we go into this weekend. Other than that, mild conditions will be pairing with it, but we do have a pretty good cool down on the way, so I'll break it all down coming up in a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. President-elect Donald Trump was formally sentenced today in the hush money case in New York. He was given an unconditional discharge and will not face any punishment. CBS's Bradley Blackburn has the latest.
In a historic courtroom moment, President-elect Donald Trump appeared virtually before a New York judge to be sentenced as a convicted felon.
Never before has this court been presented with such a unique and remarkable circumstances.
In the brief proceeding, Judge Juan Merchan gave Trump an unconditional discharge. Trump will have a criminal record, but will not face prison time or probation. The president-elect, who was with his attorney at his Mar-a-Lago home, listened via video link. Before the judge announced his decision, Trump spoke to the court.
But the fact is that I'm totally innocent. I did nothing wrong.
Trump had faced up to 4 years in prison for the conviction, but prosecutors agreed to the unconditional discharge after Trump's presidential win. The sentence comes little more than a week before his inauguration.
This is the proverbial slap on the wrist. It is symbolic. It is an acknowledgement that there was a conviction, and it is essentially no more.
A Manhattan jury convicted Trump in May 2024 on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Prosecutors said he attempted to cover up a $130,000 hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election. Trump and his attorneys have vowed to appeal, a process that could play out while he is in the White House. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Trump had asked the Supreme Court for a last-minute delay of the sentencing. The court denied that request in a 5-4 decision. Out west, the death toll jumps in the LA County wildfires. Officials say 10 people are now dead. A curfew is in place for the Palisades and Eaton fire areas from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. In the Palisades, the fire is 8% contained. A Toma woman going to school in Malibu was forced to evacuate.
I think 5 or 6 other fires too that have started around the area of LA and surrounding areas. So it's just gotten really big. But yeah, my parents really wanted me to evacuate once it started getting bad. So they told me to kind of pack up my bags and just head out, and while I still could.
Officials say the wildfires could leave behind over $50 billion in damages, becoming one of the worst natural disasters in U.S. history. A Delta flight heading to Minneapolis used its emergency slides in an evacuation today. We'll have more on the cause of that evacuation coming up. But first, TikTok's last stand. Will the Supreme Court uphold a possible ban?
Winter is here, and with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
At Buy Golf and Roadie, we help you get the settlement you deserve to put your life back on track.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. Right now, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. See how you can save on every plan versus Verizon and AT&T at T-Mobile.com/keep-and-switch.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Struggling with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis? Talk to your doctor about #1 prescribed Entyvio, offering 2 maintenance options, including the Entyvio pen. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Entyvio, relief, remission for real.
Entyvio, Entyvio, Entyvio.
When you're dealing with your own insurance company, you may think that they're on your side, but the truth is, they're not. They're only concerned about their bottom line. That's why you need to hire Buy Golf and Roadie. We get results.
The Supreme Court appears likely to uphold a law that would ban TikTok in the U.S. in just 9 days unless it is sold. CBS's Erica Brown has more on today's Supreme Court's arguments.
At the U.S. Supreme Court, justices heard from lawyers representing TikTok, arguing a ban on the wildly popular social media app would violate the First Amendment rights of its users, about half of the U.S. population.
The bottom line, Your Honor, is this case ultimately boils down to speech. And my friends on the other side, when you cut through everything else, are ultimately worried that the ideas that appear on the TikTok platform could in the future somehow manipulate Americans.
But Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar, representing the Biden administration, argued TikTok's China-based parent company, ByteDance, could weaponize data on the platform.
TikTok collects unprecedented amounts of personal data. And as Justice Sotomayor noted, it's not just about the 170 million American users, but also about their non-user contacts who might not even be engaging with the platform.
In their questioning, justices seem inclined to uphold the ban lawmakers passed with bipartisan support last April.
Congress is fine with the expression. They're not fine with a foreign adversary, as they've determined it is, gathering all this information about the 170 million people who use TikTok.
All it's doing is saying ByteDance has to divest, and then TikTok can go about its business, use whatever algorithm it wants.
ByteDance could sell to halt the ban. A privately funded group, including Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary, announced it wants to purchase TikTok, but ByteDance has said it will not sell. If the ban goes into effect, TikTok would disappear from mobile app stores. For users who already have the app, they can access it, but new posts and updates will be unavailable, and the app will eventually go dark.
I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points.
In a legal filing last month, President-elect Donald Trump asked the Supreme Court to pause the ban until he takes office and he can negotiate a resolution. Erica Brown, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
Well, a scare for folks on board this Delta flight. They were forced to evacuate on slides after their flight aborted takeoff. Officials say an engine problem was to blame. The Delta flight was traveling from Atlanta to Minneapolis. 4 passengers suffered minor injuries. In Britain, a new rule has some parents outraged. It requires them to come to school to change their child's diaper if they're not potty trained. Teachers say there's been a jump in school-aged kids not being able to use the bathroom by themselves since COVID. Apparently, some staff are dealing with kids as old as 8 who are still having accidents.
Child is going to be left in discomfort. Of course they're not, but there needs to be a joint responsibility here, and that's what we're supporting.
Only students with medical needs are exempt from the new diaper policy. A sheriff's office is reminding drivers to clear ice off their cars. We'll have more on the highway incident that motivated the reminder.
And after our flurries this afternoon, we have another round of snow coming in tomorrow. I'll have all the details on the timing and just how much you should expect coming up right after the break.
When I'm out in public and people ask me, like, how's the car business and how's Dahl to work for? And I'm a proud team member of Dahl Automotive. Been here 29 years, and I send all my friends and family here, so obviously I know that they're going to be taken care of. And that's why I love working at Dahl Automotive.
I didn't know it, but my leg and back pain was coming from my feet. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Watch top Midwest musicians compete at the Richard Record Rising Stars Concerto Competition on January 18th. The 2 finalists will perform their winning pieces at the Symphony Orchestra Main Stage Concert on March 1st. The 102nd Annual Snowflake Ski Jump takes place January 31st and February 1st in Westby. Enjoy ski jumping, food, beverages, merchandise, bonfires, and wagon rides.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carperland in Coon Valley, our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
My reputation is that people know I'm here for them, that I'm not going to guide them to the car that's going to make me the most money. I'm going to guide them to the car that best meets their needs, and they know I'm going to be fair with them. And that's why you should shop Dow Automotive.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
A Kansas sheriff's office is reminding drivers to do better at clearing ice from their cars. They released shocking footage of a block of compacted snow flying off an oncoming vehicle and smashing a truck's windshield. The driver was thankfully left with only minor cuts from the glass. And this weekend, we're going to have some flurries, so be sure those windshield wipers are working so you can easily see those roads. In the meantime, let's send it over to Nicole on how much snow we could be expecting.
Yeah, we got a nice little taste of it as we went throughout the afternoon today, but as we transition into the weekend, we could expect just a tad bit more in terms of accumulations. Tonight, though, we're staying mostly clear and dry. A lot of those flurries should be out of the area as we head later into the afternoon hours. For our lows, we're looking at about 14 degrees in La Crosse, 12 degrees in Eau Claire. Overall, fairly mild for this time of year. And then as we head into tomorrow, a lot of that snow is going to hold off, but it is going to be bringing in some cloudy skies as we head throughout most of the day. We're still seeing fairly mild, close to normal temperatures out there, though, for our high temperatures to start the weekend off. 28 in La Crosse, 25 in Eau Claire, and then those flurries will come as we get later into the evening. So here we are waking up in the morning. Again, we'll have partial clearing tonight, but a lot of those clouds are really going to start to come in as we head later into the day. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a few flurries starting to ramp up, mainly north of I-94 in the later afternoon hours. Although, as you can see, a lot of that main band of snow doesn't really reach most of our area until we head later into the evening. Here we are around 7 p.m. and then as we get later into the evening, we'll really see that main line of snow showers starting to ramp up as it heads across the Mississippi. Now, as of now, it's looking like that main line doesn't really develop until it gets closer into central Wisconsin. As you can see, going into the next few hours, that's when a lot of snow really starts to form just east of our area. So because of that, some of us could be missing out on those heavier amounts, but it's looking like most of us will still be seeing some form of snowfall. The main stuff is really going to be dropping north of I-94, where you're getting some of those snow showers a little bit earlier in the day, and they're going to continue on through most of the night into Sunday morning as well. As you wake up Sunday morning, you could still see a couple flurries if you're living mainly east of the Mississippi. Otherwise, a lot of those snow showers should be out of the way as we head into Sunday afternoon, leaving behind just mostly cloudy skies out there. Here's a look at what we're expecting for snow amounts. Again, if you're living anywhere near or west of the Mississippi, that's where the amounts are going to be coming a little bit less, a little bit more of a dusting, although La Crosse is still looking to pick up around an inch. Anywhere east of I-94 or north of I-94, that's where those bigger amounts are going to be because of that more northerly band and that more easterly band, where some areas could be seeing around 2 to 3 inches. Otherwise, most of the weekend temperatures are going to be fairly mild. Even as we go into Saturday's lows, waking up in the morning on Sunday, it's still going to be fairly mild out there, 25 for the lows, and then warming up for some of us into the 30s as we head throughout the afternoon Sunday. So this weekend, temperature-wise, it's looking very nice. If you're a snow fan, it's going to be very nice as well. So I would definitely get out there and enjoy those temperatures, because they're not going to be here to last. Again, this weekend we're seeing most of the area staying in the upper 20s, but we are going to head down, more like plunge down. We're getting back below 0 to start the week off, and it's going to be a little bit breezy out there as well. So those wind chills will definitely be getting down to some very dangerous levels, potentially seeing some morning wind chills around -15 to potentially even -20 to some of our more northern locations. So definitely get out there and enjoy this weekend, because it's going to get cold again. It's definitely going to feel like January.
I'm going to be plunging down those slopes this weekend with the snow coming in.
Fresh snow, that'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be nice. All right, thank you, Nicole.
Well, Valentine's Day is coming sooner than you think. More on the M&M's Valentine's Day candy release and their new limited time flavor coming up.
Winter is here, and so is seasonal depression. Monday on News 8 Now this morning, it's Mindful Monday. We're joined by a Gunderson health official to talk about seasonal affective disorder and what you can do to fight it.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Celebrate 2025 during Home Furniture's New Year's sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices like this queen bedroom suite for just $8.99 and this table and bar stools for $15.99. Start the new year in style during the New Year's sale at Home Furniture.
An epic weekend of ice fishing along the Mississippi River in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin at the 75th Annual Prairie du Chien Ice Fishery, January 30th through February 2nd. A tradition that started in 1950, the Prairie du Chien Ice Fishery is celebrating a milestone year with live music, great food, a ton of fun, and a chance to win prizes all weekend long. Learn more and register for the 75th Annual Prairie du Chien Ice Fishery at prairieduchien.org.
No matter your level of comfort with technology, our secure website allows for worry-free transactions. Whether at your computer or in the palm of your hand, our mobile app lets you manage your account on the go. For over 120 years, Union State Bank has provided our customers and community with quality financial services. We're here for you and welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
It's the Tempur-Pedic New Year sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping card with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic New Year sale at Home Sleep Express.
Keeping you safe and ahead of the storm. The first Warn Weather Storm Runner. Only from News 8 Now. Expect more. You expect more. So thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, it's just about time to start looking ahead for Valentine's Day. M&M's are bringing out their holiday candy hearts and chocolate gifts in anticipation of the February holiday. Not to mention a new strawberries and cream flavor only available for Valentine's Day. Sounds pretty tasty. All right, great. Nicole will have one final look at your forecast right after the break.
It's the January clearance event at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Big savings on some of the best brands in furniture. We're clearing our showrooms to make way for fresh new introductions with hundreds of items reduced to their lowest prices ever. Dining rooms and bedrooms from Daniels Amish and Canal Dover. Sofas and sectionals from Flex Steel and Smith Brothers. And dining by Canadel. Plus the area's best selection of top grain leather from Stressless, Palliser, and Lazy Boy. It's happening now during the January clearance event at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
Jason's been with us long enough now to see changes in Michael's abilities. He can analyze them and tailor his recommendations because he has almost as much knowledge of Michael's health as Michael's doctors do. I think that's huge. That is the single biggest factor for me. And that kind of client relationship is invaluable, especially when you're facing the challenges that we are.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
With winter here, our job hasn't changed.
Winter weather advisory is still holding on.
The First Warn Weather Team is always ready to keep you safe and ahead of winter's worst.
Temperatures tumble down quickly.
So right now we do have that alert day for tonight and tomorrow for the snow.
See this band of snow passing through the area.
We're talking 25 to 30 below.
Breezy and gusty winds will ensue for tomorrow as well.
And you can always get us no matter where you are.
Keeping you safe. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
Well, as we head throughout the rest of the evening, it's going to be fairly mild, seeing a low of 14 degrees when you're waking up in the morning. You could still possibly see a few more flurries moving throughout the area, mainly for locations near La Crosse or a little bit south. But a lot of that snow should be out of the way as we head into the overnight period. We're going to have some clearing tonight. Not really going to make too much of an impact on those temperatures, seeing a low of 12 in Eau Claire. And then there's more snow on the way. I'm really looking forward to it. You said you were skiing.
Too.
I need to get out there. I haven't been. It's Mount La Crosse,
Mount
right?
La Crosse,
I haven't been yet. So
it'll
I really
be my
need to get
second time, and I was all about I'm not going until real snow is falling. I know that they
It's so
keep
much
it
better
pumping
that
with
way.
man-made ice, but it just feels better.
It's the atmosphere,
more in the element with it. Okay, well, thank you for joining us at 5. We'll be back here at 6.